which you can access by clicking on Houses on the left side of your navigation bar. Here we can see all the houses under management. If you are a house manager, it's possible that you might only be able to see one house. If your administrator restricted your access to only one house. We can see the occupancy and capacity of each house. This one's got 5 out of 7 beds filled. This one's 6 out of 7. This one 3 out of 5. If we open up the Wydown house, we can see at a glance, again, how full the house is. We can see the list of residents in the house and dive into any of their individual files. We have an inventory block so we can keep track of anything that we want to. Some examples might be UA cups, or toilet paper, or groceries. And this is just a handy tool for making sure that everything you need in the house is there. Then we also have the house newsfeed, where we can create events similarly to resident events, except they can include all the residents in the house at once. So if we click post event, if we want to do a batch UA and we have a UA day and we do a UA of everyone at once, we can click through, say the results. Perhaps Joe blah blah came up for alcohol, but the rest came negative. And we can add a little note. Joe didn't seem drunk, but popped positive for alcohol. Create that event. And of course, everyone in our organization will be able to see this event when it was recorded, what the results were, and what the notes were. Let's try another event. We have all sorts of house events. So if we want to do a house meeting and say who attended, we can say these 3 attended, and we can add a little note about what happened at the meeting. Create that event. That also comes up in the news feed. And there's a bunch of these. If we want to make a note of a crisis in the house, we can do that, or a house check-in. So say we do our rounds at night as a house manager just to see if everybody's here. We can say here or not here. And again, add a little note. Debo on pass. Create that event. And for all of these where you're referencing the residents, it's going to show up on their individual news feeds as well.